The little star who forgot to shine too. The wind carried Luma gently out of the cloud kingdom, down toward the forest spread below like a vast, shadowy ocean. The treetops swayed as though whispering secrets to the night. Luma floated carefully through branches until she found a quiet clearing. Moonlight painted the grass silver. Fireflies blinked lazily, and crickets sang their steady rhythm. Nestled on a low branch, Luma rested, soothed by this earthly lullaby. But then, who? A deep sound echoed. From the shadows, two golden eyes appeared. A great owl glided down, his mottled feathers shimmering in silver light. He studied Luma, tilting his head with quiet wisdom. "Well," he said, voice deep and thoughtful, "what brings a little star so far from the sky?" Luma's glow flickered faintly. "I left because I can't shine. The moon told me to listen. The clouds told me to be brave. But I still don't know how to find my spark." The owl's gaze softened, a star searching for her own light. "That is rare. But listen carefully. Light is not only about being seen, it is also about seeing." "Seeing?" Luma asked. "Yes. When I fly through the forest, I notice the smallest rustle, the faintest clue. My gift is sight. Yours may not be brightness like the other stars. It may be what you notice, how you listen." Luma thought of the child's wish by candlelight, a wish no other star had heard. She had. Her little heart fluttered. Maybe the owl was right. "But if I can't glow, how will anyone know I'm listening?" she asked. The owl gave a gentle smile. "Even the smallest flicker can mean everything to someone in the dark." His wings spread wide. "Remember, little star, notice, listen, for the deepest light often begins with understanding." And with that, he soared back into the trees, golden eyes vanishing into the shadows. Alone, Luma whispered, "Maybe my gift isn't brightness, but listening." A faint warmth stirred inside her, like an ember waiting to catch flame. Carrying the owl's words, Luma drifted on. Light is not only about being seen, it is about seeing. She repeated it like a charm. Above, the stars glittered, distant now. Below, lakes mirrored the sky. Villages glowed with candlelight, and fields lay like soft blankets. Without thinking, Luma began to hum. At first it was faint, no louder than a breeze, but it grew into a melody, gentle, sad, and sweet, like crickets and leaves rustling together. And then warmth. A faint glow spread across her little body. She gasped, stopped, and the glow faded. "Oh," she whispered. "That was it. I felt it." She tried again. The song flowed softly, naturally, and her glow returned. Brighter this time, like a small lantern. "My spark, it's a song." Below, rabbits lifted their heads. Fireflies blinked in rhythm. Even trees seemed to sway with her melody. Luma's heart soared. For the first time, she wasn't invisible. She was glowing, and the world was listening. But then, eager, she sang louder, trying to rival the constellations. Her melody cracked, rushed, uneven. Her light sputtered out. The meadow fell silent. She drooped. "Why can't I hold it?" The breeze rustled gently. "Because your song is not theirs. Your light is not theirs. It is yours." She breathed slowly. Instead of forcing the sound, she hummed softly, letting it flow like water in a stream. Her glow returned, steady, calm, gentle. This time, the meadow glowed with her again. Rabbits nestled closer. Fireflies twirled. The trees swayed like dancers. She whispered, smiling, "Maybe my spark isn't about being the brightest. Maybe it's about singing when someone needs it most." And with that, she carried her new song with her, drifting into the night, closer to who she was meant to be. Night after night, Luma sang softly as she drifted. Her glow returned each time, small but steady, like a faithful lantern. She was proud of it, but one evening, the sky began to change. The constellations flickered. One by one, their lights went out, swallowed by a creeping shadow. The hunter lowered his bow. The lion vanished. The bear dissolved into black. Luma trembled. What's happening? The moon's glow dimmed. It is the night of darkness, a rare shadow that smothers even the brightest stars. The world below will be without guidance. Luma looked down. On the sea, sailors shouted in fear as their maps of stars disappeared. In villages, children cried, searching the sky for their wishing stars. Even fireflies blinked anxiously. But the stars are so bright, she whispered. Surely they can fight it off. The moon shook his head. Even the brightest falter when shadows grow heavy. What is needed now is not brilliance, but comfort, a light that listens. Her heart pounded. Was that her? She saw a sailor kneeling on a deck, whispering a prayer. She saw a child at a window crying, "Where's my wishing star?" And she remembered, even the smallest flicker can mean everything to someone in the dark. Closing her eyes, she began to hum. At first soft, then steady. Her glow flickered alive, weaving like silver thread through the thick shadow. The sailors lifted their heads. Look, a light. They steered by her tiny glow. Hope returning. The child gasped, pointing. Mama, my star is back. Their tears turned into smiles. Luma's voice wavered, but she kept singing, pouring her whole heart into the melody, not to outshine the stars, but to guide, to comfort. By dawn, the shadow had lifted. The constellations flickered back into place. But what the earth remembered was not their return. It was the little star who had stayed when all others failed. I did it, Luma whispered. I shone when I was needed most. The next night, the stars glittered once more, but their laughter was different, softer, tinged with awe. The constellations reformed, proud as ever, but often glanced toward Luma. She lingered shyly at the edge, glow faint after her long effort. Surely they would laugh again. But a bold golden star floated closer. Little one, you were the only light last night. We saw it. You kept the sky alive. A silver star added. The children wished on you. The sailors followed you. You were the hope we could not be. Luma blinked, stunned. Me? But my glow is so small. Small, the silver star said, but steady. And sometimes steady is exactly what the world needs. For the first time, instead of laughter, the stars spoke with respect. High above, the moon smiled. I told you, little one, your spark was waiting, and now you found it. Her heart swelled. She remembered the meadow, the fireflies, the child's wish, the sailor's hope. She realized the moon had been right all along. Light was not about brightness. It was about being needed. She closed her eyes and hummed. Her glow returned, gentle, warm, steady. The constellations shimmered softly, as though listening. Down below, the child pressed their hands together. Mama, my wishing star is back. The sailor smiled. There's our guide. And for the first time, Luma shone not because she tried, but because her heart overflowed. Many nights passed. Children pointed her out. Sailors searched for her glow. Animals stirred when her song drifted down. The stars, once quick to laugh, now called, "Sing for us, Luma." And when she sang, their own lights danced in harmony. One night, the moon summoned her. His silver face was calm, wise. Little one, do you know why your light shines brighter than any of ours? She blinked. Brighter? But I'm so small. The moon chuckled gently. Brightness is not size. The stars sparkle for beauty. But you shine for love. You listen, you comfort, you guide. And in the hearts of those who need you, you are the brightest of all. Her chest glowed, so warmly it hurt. The brightest in their hearts. Yes, the moon said, and that brightness never fades. So Luma sang, clearer and stronger than ever, not to prove herself, but out of joy. Her melody wrapped around earth like a silver ribbon. Children dreamed sweetly, sailors steadied their ships, fireflies blinked in rhythm, and even the clouds rumbled with pride. Her glow deepened, not like fireworks, not like lightning, but like a dawn rising. Gentle, steady, eternal, the stars twinkled. She is the heart of the sky. And from that night on, whenever darkness pressed close, it was Luma's glow the world sought. She was never the largest, never the loudest, but she became something greater. The star who listened, who answered, who shone with love. And so, the little star who once forgot how to shine became, in her own way, the brightest star of all.